just so you have a little bit of history from a high-level perspective, the gentleman who runs or has been running high level or running a lot of the classes, his name is Chase Buckner. He's been engaged with a lot of the folks. He was our previous VP of operations. So we're very tied to high level from a operational and executional aspects. So we get a lot of people who come from high level who need sort of a different viewpoint of building out the infrastructure. So maybe there's more exploratory here than there's, just a perpetual sort of like, hey, let's just set it up and run it. It's more like to think through it and to put the diagram together. And I've got some ideas that I can share with you. The reason why I'm talking to you guys about taking you down this path is to think through infrastructure. When we start to build these things, we want to look at the different cadences and the variables that could be set as alternatives to get people to maximize the ability to close through the appointment or the close through any of the variables. So I'm going to show you some things that maybe you guys, it will give you some ideas on how to do this with some variables in there to maximize the flow through of the the client. I do so much doctor stuff. Sorry, my brain's on the last call. But I think it's looking at the variables and then thinking about the constructive nature. And where are these leads coming in from, Marty?
Social media. So all from Facebook currently.
Okay, so Facebook. Are you doing any Google ads yet?
Nope. Yeah, it's all social media. Yep.
Okay.
We do Google ads for other clients, but in this case, yeah.
No. Okay, I get you. All right, I'm going to share my screen. Oh, by the way, did you guys have any other questions about, and I don't know if I answered that first question, which is, do we work with other agencies? We've been working with other agencies since 2015. Yeah, sure, we work with everybody. And we try and be judicial about what we put our efforts towards. So if it's not going to be a fit, I'll tell you, and if it is a fit, we can certainly work something out. I think ideally what we're trying to do is educate you guys on the possibilities, because we see so many variations of a theme, and we've been working in these types of platforms for a long time. But I think the goal for me is always to sort of think through, we've built so many different models. One that I think would fit for you, or at least we could start to have the discussion around how it could fit for you, is the one I'm going to bring up, which I think has got a lot of articulation in it, built for what you're trying to accomplish. And again, you kind of have to think through this, and it may not be exact. It's just to think through the processes so you guys can see the benchmarks of where we've had successful implementations of this. We do a lot of like hierarchy discussions and thoughts around like how do we split things up, but I'm going to show you one I think would make sense. So in this case, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, or whatever, and Google ads, they come to the offer claim landing page. Once they get to the claim, are you guys doing a specific claim strategy? Is there anything that you're offering in your ads, or is it just come here to get your RFP?
Yeah, so they're currently filling out a Facebook form because we have better conversions and CPLs are quite a bit less there versus putting them to a landing. So that information just gets pushed right into high level.
Right, got it. So they come in, and now the first trigger would get them to get the contact added to the new lead stage of the pipeline, which is typical for them. It also is to nurture campaign for an RFQ or to book a call, right? So, I mean, in your case, there's a couple of variables here.